And now, your Norcast weather update.
Brought to you by Montreal Beach Resort. Under new ownership, discover some of the amazing updates that have gone into one of Cape May's most iconic properties. And check out Harry's Ocean Bar and Grill with an all-new menu and 7 days of entertainment, including dueling pianos. Book your getaway or visit today.
Good Saturday morning. I'm meteorologist Bobby Klark with an update on the forecast. Thank you for joining me. Hope your holiday weekend has started off on a positive note out there, and happy birthday, America, coming up on Monday. Warm and humid again for today like we had yesterday, and possibly seeing some severe weather as we head towards the afternoon hours. I think it's a done deal that any kind of shower activity that we get will definitely have the potential for dumping a decent amount of rain in a short amount of time, which we could certainly use. Just don't want to see an inch in about 15 minutes, which possibly could happen with this kind of setup. But we do have to watch for potentially of seeing maybe some wind gusts up near 60 miles per hour, hail up to an inch, but definitely have to watch as we see how much sunshine we can actually keep out there before that cloud cover moves on in here. So we'll talk about that in just a moment. Sunday's going to turn nice. I think we might have a shower early on. This cold front's having trouble pushing on through once it gets to the coastline. Not out of the ordinary as we hit the summer months. These fronts tend to either get caught up or they kind of die out and kind of fade away. And that's why we get these warmer type of atmosphere as we head throughout the rest of the summertime. So it's going to have a tough time clearing the area tomorrow. Not looking at a washout at all for tomorrow. Maybe a shower, as I mentioned early on, but then it's going to become partly sunny and much nicer out there. Winds will be out of the northwest that flow, and definitely less humid than we're dealing for today. And an absolutely beautiful holiday. Low humidity. Definitely will see some visible fireworks out there. So if you're township or city, or if you're heading to any kind of firework display on Monday evening, you're in great shape. We'll see mainly clear skies, and temperatures will be dipping back into probably around the 60-degree mark as you head towards dusk on Monday. So definitely a nice atmosphere for us to see some fireworks, and definitely more comfortable than we're dealing with for this weekend. Temperatures across the area itself already 9 o'clock this morning, and we're looking at temperatures in the low 80s. It's just unbelievable, right? And in the humidity, it feels that much worse out there. So 82 in Hamilton, 82 in Glassboro, 82 in Wilmington. I guess the cool spot right now is going to be Westchester, unless you count Atlantic City, which of course along the shoreline, most of us are enjoying it up there. And head up the Parkway. 3 towns north of where I am currently in the Belmar studio, it's 80 right now in Asbury Park. So definitely nicer along the shoreline than it is inland across the area. Exclusive Norcast hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of today. Clouds will begin to form. We'll see temperatures rising up into the upper 80s. Add on the humidity will make it feel that much worse out there. And again, the key is going to be here, because now even we could see some showers and storms even popping through in a couple of hours. If that's the case, that's great news. I don't mean to ruin everybody's plans early on, but I think you have a definite safe bet. This is more isolated than anything. You have a safe bet that's basically before 3 o'clock, you're in pretty much a safe zone overall. I can't rule out an isolated shower or storm. That's the kind of atmosphere we're dealing with at the moment. But I'm trying to stress the fact that we do want to see as much cloud cover as possible for the rest of this morning on into the early afternoon, because that will diffuse or deflate the chance of seeing any kind of major severe weather out in the area. I think the done deal, as I mentioned before, is the fact that any shower or storm that does form over us is going to dump a decent amount of rainfall. That's just the tropical nature of this system itself, or this air mass. That's just a done deal. But at least with the cloud cover diffusing the severe weather like the hail and the wind gusts, that's what we want to see. We don't want to see that happen. So that's some good news if we could see the cloud cover for the rest of this morning on into the afternoon hours itself. Futurecast picking up on that cloud cover. That's some great news here. Some pockets of sunshine, but look what happens as we head towards the morning hours into the early afternoon. Cloud cover basically sticks with us. That's some great news out there. That helps to diffuse the severe weather that we potentially could get, and that's some good news. We head through that the rest of tomorrow morning, as I mentioned. Maybe cloud covers, maybe a shower or two, but then we clear up by the afternoon hours, feeling absolutely gorgeous. Temperatures back where they should be for this time of year, and so much less humid out across the region. That's some good news, and we'll definitely take that, and will equally be nice as we head into Monday morning and on throughout the day on Monday. So definitely a great holiday coming up for us. As we head into tonight, scattered showers and storms continuing, I think, through at least the daybreak hour itself. So we'll also deal with some patchy fog with that little level of moisture trapped at the surface, but temperatures dipping back into the upper 60s, the low 70s. But after that, like I said, we get this front out of here. These temperatures will only rise another 5 to 10 degrees across most of the area. Wow, it's going to feel so much nicer as we head throughout the day tomorrow. Speaking of which, 86 degrees inland, I think around 80 degrees along the shoreline. But the biggest key, as I mentioned, north to northwesterly flow will make it feel that much better, less humid out there. So it'll be on the warmer side, like we dealt with on Tuesday and Wednesday. It was on the warm side, but it certainly felt beautiful out there if you had any kind of outdoor activity. So tomorrow's definitely, by the afternoon, much better of the 2 days, I think, in terms of seeing any kind of outdoor activity. If you're trying to do something outdoors, or at least trying to go out, try to do something in a way of doing maybe a park, going to a lake, going out on a lake. Definitely, I think tomorrow afternoon is the better of the day, and even better on Monday throughout the day itself. So around the city, around Philly, we got ourselves some scattered showers and possibly some stronger storms as we head towards the afternoon hours itself. Maybe a lingering shower as we head through tomorrow, but temperatures dipping back up into the mid to upper 80s, but again, lower humidity, and same thing on Monday, mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. So some great news if you're looking to walk around the city itself. Maybe you're going to head towards maybe the outdoor market, pick up they have some decent mushrooms out there, some decent produce. I always go there when I go into Philly. Definitely a nice place to visit, so you definitely will enjoy it, I think, as you head towards tomorrow afternoon itself. Now, overall, the temperature outlook, this is kind of deceiving. I'm going to say why, because this ridge of high pressure that's sitting out here, it's been sitting here probably for about maybe the past 7 days. This is what's called an omega block. And basically what that simply means is high pressure sits here in the central part of the country, and then you look out to the west coast, it's cooler, and the east coast is cooler. So it's basically the Greek letter omega. So it starts off like this, spins up, goes up like a hump, comes down, and goes like this. That's what this process is called, or at least this air mass is called. And it's been sitting here probably for the last 7 days. So what's good about this is that, yes, we're still getting some humid air and some hot air out there, but we're not seeing the prolonged 6, 7, 8 days that we can get from previous summers. We're only getting maybe 2, maybe 3 days at the most of humidity and heat, and then also we get a couple of days of less humid air and much more seasonal temperatures. Then we jump back up to warmer temperatures, dip back down again. So that's some good news out there in terms of seeing that. So that's some good news about it. So we'll see blips of warmer air and humid air, but we'll also see some blips of some seasonal air as we head at least starting into the middle part of July. Some great news out there. In fact, we'll take it. 7-day forecast. Tuesday, I mentioned nicer day on tap. Nicer day still. We'll see low humidity temperatures in the mid 80s. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a trough kind of comes through and stalls a bit. So we'll be on the warmer side per se, but a more humid side. So we'll see a chance of showers and storms scattered about, isolated pop-up type of deal before we start to see some heat return as we head into the next weekend with exclusive Norcast plus 3 days, 88 on Saturday. Sunday around the 90-degree mark, and Monday it seems like we'll cool back down to where it should be for this time of year, less humidity, around 85 degrees. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you at noon.